December or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for me. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for your nice welcome. It's wonderful to be with all of you again, and today we're going to bring you a show, an all-color show. Now, you may not see it in color, but you're going to hear it in color, because all of the numbers in our show have color in their titles. And to get you in the mood, we'd like to recall a very colorful little song of the past called A Tiscuit A Tasket. Please listen, it's awful bad, please listen. I'm awful sad, please listen. I'm singing the blues. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I bought a basket for my mommy on the way I dropped it. I dropped it, yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and took it to the market. She was trucking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She was a pecking all around. Then she spied it on the ground. She took my yellow basket. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I shall die.
Was it red?
No.
Was it brown?
No.
Was it blue?
No, just a little yellow basket. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I bought a basket for my mommy. On the way I dropped it. I dropped it, yes, on the way I dropped it. A little girlie picked it up and took it to the market. She was a-trucking on down the avenue without a single thing to do. She was a-pecking all around. Then she spotted on the ground. She took it, yes, on the way she took it. And if she doesn't bring it back, I think that I shall die. I wish I could find that yellow basket of mine.
Stowed away, stowed away, stowed away, stowed away, stowed away.
Say, George, have you seen that yellow basket of mine? You found my yellow basket. And if you stay right here, I'll gladly tell you what's inside. Thank you very much. Isn't he cute? As you know, I have a little French poodle named Suzette, and I thought you should have a playmate. So this is Pierre, and George, you're the keeper of Pierre. We'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. But first, here's a word from our good friends, our sponsors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a musical scene that vividly describes that beautiful time of day when the deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls and man is left alone with his thoughts to reminisce about the events of the day, some of them sad, some of them gay. Beautifully set to music by Peter DeRose in his composition, Deep Purple. ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a story behind an old English folk song. It tells of a young man who was very much in love with a young English lass. And to prove his love, he gifted her with many presents, such as crimson stockings made of silk and shoes as white as milk, gowns of grassy green, and beautiful jewels. But in spite of these lovely gifts, which she so readily accepted, she did not return his affection. This song tells of his pleading to his lady of the green sleeves. Alas, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off discourteously, for I have loved you oh so long, and yet thou wouldst not love me. Green sleeves was all my joy, green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my lady green sleeves? I bought thee gowns of grassy green with sleeves of satin hanging by. I bought thee jewels for thy chest, and still thou wouldst not love me. Green sleeves was all my joy, green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was my heart of gold, and who but my lady green sleeves? Well, I will pray to God on high to grant whatever you would crave, for I am still thy lover true. Come once again and love me. Green sleeves was my heart of gold, green sleeves was my delight, green sleeves was all my joy. Come once again and love me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful surprise in store for you. I'm sure you all recall that great mambo hit of some time ago called Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. Well, we have the young man who made the trumpet solo so famous with the Prez Prado Orchestra. And here he is, Mr. Billy Regis, Cherry Pink and Apple Blossom White. Well, cherry pink and apple blossom white are two of the newer colors of our musical rainbow. But let's go back to one of the primary colors of musical history as expressed so very beautifully in Johann Strauss's beautiful Blue Danube. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'd like to bring you a musical interpretation of the most mysterious color of all, black magic. very, very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's time to go. I've had such a wonderful time being with all of you again, and I hope you've enjoyed our colorful and musical program. It's been a great pleasure having Mr. Billy Regis as our guest artist today. And on behalf of my brother George and everyone in our show, this is Liberace in Hollywood saying thanks for being such a wonderful audience. And I'll see you in the morning sun. And when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.